Today we have a look at Legos at the zoo, a change for Apple, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Madison and a look at sports with Alex Garcia.
Today is Wednesday, May 11, 2022.
We are live from Shroyer's broadcast studio H12 on the campus of Bradley Central High School, and you are watching Vox News Today.
Welcome back, I'm Alex Wingard.
And I'm Amber Filyaw.
Al Jazeera Network confirmed that one of its journalists has been shot and killed in the West Bank. Shireen Abu Akleh was on assignment covering clashes between Israeli security forces and Palestinians. In a statement, the media network said that the Israeli occupation forces assassinated in cold blood Al Jazeera's correspondent in Palestine. The network also accused Israeli forces of shooting producer Ali al-Samoudi. On the other hand, Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett blamed armed Palestinians of being responsible for Abu Akleh's death.
Sri Lanka has ordered troops to, quote, shoot on sight anyone damaging state property or assaulting officials. This comes after protests in the capital, Colombo, that left at least 8 people dead. Thousands have taken to the streets, angered by the government's handling of a worsening economic crisis. The resignation of Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa did little to appease demonstrators. Many protesters say their ultimate aim is to force his brother, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, out of office.
Russia does not want war in Europe, but Western countries constantly say that Moscow must be defeated. Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov said during a joint press conference with Armenian Foreign Minister Abu Saidi following talks in Muscat on Wednesday. Quote, if you are concerned about the prospect of war in Europe, we absolutely do not want this, but I draw your attention to the fact that West constantly insists that Russia must be defeated in the situation. Draw your own conclusions, end quote, Lavrov said. According to Lavrov, Russia has enough buyers of energy resources in addition to the Western countries.
Al Jazeera Network confirmed that one of its journalists has been shot and killed in the West Bank. Akla was on assignment covering clashes between the Israeli security forces and Palestinians. In a statement, the media network said that the Israeli occupation forces assassinated in cold blood Al Jazeera's correspondent in Palestine. The network also accused Israeli forces of shooting producer Ali al-Samoudi. On the other hand, Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett blamed armed Palestinians of being responsible for Abu Akleh's death.
A bear attack has happened on a military base. It was in late March that the Department of Fish and Game reported the first sighting of a bear. The soldier attacked was part of a small group training in Training Area 412. Alaska wildlife troopers are still searching for the bear involved. Training Area 412, where the attack happened, is also closed to the public for all recreation activity until further notice. The bear remains at large.
Baby formula shortages are growing worse. In some states, shortages are more severe, including Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, which had shortages of 50% or more, Missouri at 52%, and Texas at 53%, and Tennessee at 54%. Between 40% and 50% of baby formula products were out of stock in 26 states. Among the causes was a widespread recall in February of Abbott nutrition powdered baby formula products amid reports of illnesses in babies. Last week, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration warned consumers not to use any of the recalled products manufactured at Abbott Nutrition Michigan facility because of unclean conditions. Stores have been limiting sales of the products in response to the shortages. A Walgreens spokesperson said the chain limits customers to 3 infant and toddler formula products during each transaction, the same number cited by CVS Health. Target is limiting customers to 4 products.
The governor announced plans to send more than $5 million in aid as the nation fights the violent war being waged on them by Russia. Governor Larry Hogan says the plan came about after he talked to the mayor of Odessa, Ukraine, a major port city that has a long-standing sister city relationship with Baltimore. Maryland has made a number of moves to support Ukraine since Russia's invasion, including several all formal and financial ties to Russia, and ending a sister state relationship with the Russian region.
A popular indoor toy is now larger than life. Legos are taking over some outdoor spaces at a zoo in Alberta. Take a look at the Nature's Connects installation that just opened last weekend at Edmonton Valley Zoo. It recreates some of the zoo's most majestic creatures on an enormous, awe-inspiring scale, using plastic blocks. Acclaimed American Lego artist Sean Kenny is behind the design. He's been creating award-winning Lego sculptures professionally for more than 15 years. The sculptures are also acting as learning tools, sparking conversation about endangered animals.
And now let's check on our weather. Madison, what can you tell us?
Cloudy this morning, moving into a sunny day. Storms later in the week. Stay tuned for today's weather update and much more right after this break.
Wow, college already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Welcome back. I'm Madison Johnston with your weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather at glance for today. Right now in Cleveland, it is 60 degrees with some sunny skies with a high of 85 and a low of 55 for today, with precipitation at 2%. Humidity right now is very high at 89% with a dew point of 59 degrees with visibility of 9 miles. And now let's look at our local radar. Right now there is nothing in the area or in the surrounding communities in Cleveland. And now let's look at our national radar. There are some storms moving across Brunswick and some scattered storms in the middle of America. And now let's look at our 7-day weather. Thursday we'll have sunny skies with a high of 84 and a low of 59. Friday we'll have scattered showers with a high of 79 and a low of 60. Saturday we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 82 and a low of 54. Sunday we'll also have partly cloudy skies with a high of 85 and a low of 63. Monday we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 82 and a low of 58. And Tuesday we'll have mostly sunny skies with a high of 84 and a low of 61. That's all I have for weather. Now here's Alex with your sports report.
Today we have a look at the Boston Celtics comeback, Arch Manning visiting LSU, and more right after this break.
Wow. College already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Final round. Fight.
Welcome back. I am Alex Garcia with your sports. Walker Valley beat Bradley in baseball 9-4 last night in the district playoffs. Our Bradley soccer team also lost 2-1 to Howard High School in the district playoff semifinals. We congratulate those in district for tracks and the track softball team, and they finished their season with a win over Cleveland over Monday night. Ronald Acuna's impact on the Braves is massive, yes. We all know how good he has been, Verlander explained on Flippin' Bats. His impact for the game of baseball is far greater than most people can possibly understand. The way he goes about his business on the field, the energy he brings, the passion he brings, the excitement that he brings is next level. The game of baseball needs it. They need him. He brings national attention. Five-star quarterback Arch Manning is planning to visit to LSU football. Manning, the #1 recruit in the nation, according to 247 Sports Composite, said he intends on seeing a Tigers practice in a game this season at 6'4" and 215 pounds. He is a nephew of Super Bowl champions Peyton and Eli Manning and the grandson of the New Orleans Saints legend Archie Manning. He threw for yards and 26 touchdowns this past season, while also running for 381 yards and 6 touchdowns besides LSU. Manning also said that he plans to visit Florida and has already made multiple stops at Texas, Georgia, and Alabama. That is all I have for sports. We will have some more news with Amber and Alex right after the break.
We broke Old Man Hennessy's window.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do? Dude, kiss your life goodbye.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Keep smiling, keep shining. No,
Hi.
you can't.
Tell him it was an accident, and we can fix the window. I'll come with you.
Oh, that's what friends are for.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
Welcome back.
U.S. Marshals and Sheriff's deputies led an 11-day manhunt for an Alabama murder suspect and jailer who was heavily armed and get ready for a shootout when they were captured. U.S. Marshal Marty Keeley has long as the most detailed and comprehensive accounting to date of the U.S. Marshal Service investigation and nationwide manhunt in an interview with the Associated Press. The manhunt led authorities across 3 states as they searched for the duo.
The president of a historically black college says sheriff's deputies in Georgia intimidated and shamed the school's women lacrosse team when officers pulled over the athlete's bus and searched it for drugs. Delaware State University President Tony Allen said in a letter to students and faculty Monday that campus officials are, quote, incensed, end quote, over the April 20 traffic stop that happened as the team was traveling home from a game in Florida.
An 11-day national manhunt came to a dramatic end in Indiana on Monday. Authorities say a former Alabama corrections officer had been on the run with an inmate. Surveillance video showed Vicky White walking a man out of jail in what authorities call an escape that was well planned and calculated. White reportedly died of self-inflicted gunshot wounds after a police chase and crash in Evansville.
U.S. Marshals have found the escape vehicle used by a corrections officer. Let's just skip this story.
Oh my goodness. A 10-year-old brought a weapon to school last week in a backpack at Middle Valley Elementary School Monday afternoon. Hamilton County Schools released a statement on the incident. Quote, "The safety of Hamilton County School students and staff is the highest priority for Hamilton County Schools. We are fully cooperating with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office in its investigation of a firearm found in a student's backpack today. The backpack had been left in the facility of a non-school activity over the weekend. We will take appropriate steps as warranted by the facts of the case. We have no further details to release at the time, as the investigation is ongoing and involves a juvenile," end quote.
Officials with Chambliss Center for Children are moving forward by building a home for children waiting on a foster family. The home will provide a place for children to stay while they wait to be placed in foster care. These kids are currently forced to wait in the Department of Children's Services office, DCS. She said this can be a traumatic experience for children already being removed from their home. The Isaiah 117 house will offer a comfortable environment for a child to sleep, eat, and clean up after being removed from their home. She said they are currently in the next phase of their project.
The device that helped Apple change the entire music industry will soon be just a memory. Tuesday, the tech giant announced it was discontinuing the iPod. The digital music player was first introduced back on October 23, 2001. It was the first portable MP3 player that could hold up to 1,000 songs. The device redefined how people bought, enjoyed, and shared music. The iPod eventually underwent several upgrades and variations. It started to lose popularity as smartphones took over as the main source for listening to music on the go. Now Apple said this newest iPod Touch will be the final iteration of the device. You can buy them online and at stores for $199 while supplies last.
Mike Tyson will not face criminal charges over an incident on a plane last month. Video appeared to show him hitting another passenger. The San Mateo County, California DA says he decided not to file misdemeanor battery charges against Tyson based on the circumstances surrounding the confrontation. Those circumstances included the conduct of the alleged victim leading up to the incident. The DA also said both men involved asked that charges not be filed. The video appeared to show Tyson bending over his seat and repeatedly hitting a passenger in the row behind him. A Tyson representative said at the time the other passenger began harassing Tyson and threw a water bottle at him. No water bottle was visible in the video, but it didn't show the entire incident.
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube through our channel BCHS VOX News.
You will also find more online at our website, voxnews.net.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share and tune in.
You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 at Bradley Central.
And as always,
God
God bless and go Bears.